Hi, I'm Mo. In this tutorial, I will show you how to measure body dimensions. First, I will walk you through the motion capture configuration window in the Xsens software. Then, we will go through the steps for measuring all body dimensions. Before you begin, make sure you have the Xsens software open and that you have the Xsens measuring tape nearby. Let's start with the Xsens software. In the motion capture configuration window, under the body dimensions tab, you'll find the basic measurements, body height and foot or shoe length. Click the Show More button for the advanced body dimensions parameters. You can edit these values by double-clicking in the value column. You can save the listed body dimensions with the Save button, and reload them at any time using the Load button. For convenience, the Load Previous Values option instantly restores your most recently used settings, speeding up the setup workflow. Now, let's measure the body dimensions. First, measure the body height from the floor to the top of the head. If the recording is performed with shoes, please keep the shoes on to measure all body dimensions. For the shoe length, measure the full length of the shoe. If you plan to capture data without shoes, make sure to remove them when measuring body dimensions. For the foot size, measure from the back of the heel to the front of the toe. Shoulder height is the distance between the floor in the C7 spinal process. Ensure the subject has their shoulders relaxed. The shoulder width is the distance between the left and right acromion. Again, make sure your subject has their shoulders relaxed. The elbow span is measured from the right to the left olecranon in T-pose. The olecranon is the most protruding bone when bending your elbow. The wrist span is measured right to the left ulnar styloid in T-pose. The ulnar styloid is the bony part on the same side as your pinky finger. For the arm span, measure from middle fingertip to middle fingertip. Hip height is measured from the floor to the greater trochanter. To easily find the center rotation of your leg, you can swing your leg forwards, back, and sideways. For the hip width, make sure you measure the anterior superior iliac spine. To easily find these notches in the pelvis, search for the highest point of your pelvis and bring your thumbs forward and downwards until you feel the two protruding notches. Knee height is measured from the floor to the lateral epicondyle. This point can be found by locating the line between the upper and lower leg and moving slightly upwards. To easily locate this point, bend the leg 90 degrees. The ankle height is measured from the floor to the center of the ankle. Please note that the extra shoe sole thickness is only used for very thick-soled shoes, for example plateau soles, orthopedic shoes, or stilts. In case of regular shoes or bare feet, you can leave the extra shoe sole thickness on the default value of 0. For more information, visit the tutorial page on xsens.com/tutorials. Or have a look at our extensive knowledge base on base.xsens.com. Thank you for watching.